Hello, werewolf tubers! Awooooo! And welcome back to Let's Play Ogre Battle with me, BlueAnkylo. So right now, I'm doing pretty good about only recording one episode every day or two. Therefore, being able to add people as they put names on the spreadsheet. So if you're watching along and you haven't added or found a name on the list that you would like to claim in-game, take a look at the spreadsheet link below or follow the instructions like in the description and add them on in. So, if you're just been added, for the most part, we'll just do a quick recap of who we've got in the game here. We've got Greg, Eric, Indy, and Aldrich. As I've said before, I'll be rearranging the teams once they get promoted, and we can have more unit leaders. Right now, very few people can be leaders, so I'm kind of... there's just not a lot of options for what I can build teams as. I've added in Tommy and Badam. I'm going to have to add in some more Amazons pretty soon. I'm defaulting to giving people the male fighters a lot of the times, because I assume most people watching are guys. But I am going to need to add some girls pretty soon, because I'm going to use quite a lot of clerics and Valkyries and stuff like that. They tend to be my back row favorites, but anyway. We've got Scarlet. I don't think any of these ones are custom names. You guys know... Oh, this is a mistake, actually. Hold on. You can see how I've been doing this here. These are not supposed to be on. I need to remove them, actually, but I'm worried. Yeah, see, that happens sometimes. Okay, well, we're gonna have to fix that later. I don't want to do this on camera. I just need to change those to... If you're interested, this is the address of the name, 7E0CA4. It takes two hex codes, two locations to save the name, and then these are hex, so it's between 1 and F, which is 16 digits. Base 16 is hex, so it's 2-digit code in hex times 2, and that's how you get your names in game. These are the numbers that I have on the spreadsheet. That's how I know what name is supposed to be which, and you can kind of see how they change the name in game if you do it right. If you mess things up, things get messed up. So this is supposed to be Dino. Xavier's actually a different character. I'll fix that later, I promise. Xavier's one of these. It's one of the wizards. There he is, this one. So there's your real character. I'll fix Dino up later. I haven't actually played with the roster right now. Because we're going to be hitting level 4, 5, and 6 pretty soon, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time just rearranging endlessly. I'm kind of interested in how Geist's unit will work with a couple Eaglemen and a Griffin. I'm not sure if I like this squad, but we'll give it a try. I'm a fan of the Octopi, and I've got my dragons who need to level up a lot. It's going to be very difficult. See, because I was kind of planning on having some neutral dragons, but you can see their alignment is already getting fairly high. It's already going up anyway. And by the time they catch up to the enemy levels, they're probably going to have like 60, 70 alignment, and I'm probably going to only be able to turn them into the good dragons. We'll see how that works later on. Anyway, that was what I wanted to show you for the... Oh, wait, did I cover everybody's name? I haven't added too many side names other than the squad leaders to other than the first couple of units. I've been trying to keep named characters up here, and then everyone else that's a squad leader gets their own, except for maybe... No, Warren's nothing special, but whatever. There's one other thing that someone reminded me about in a comment. If you're looking at the items and you hit select, you can see exactly what the items do. Now, I say exactly, it's not, it's actually an ethereal flute. It's not perfect. So, Charm is actually quite cool. I think we got this from a random drop. You can buy, I'm not sure if you can ever buy them actually, but yeah, you can use this to sort of steal units. I don't think you can steal squad leaders. I think you have to steal just one of the underlings, but that's cool. We've got a hero's sword, which is plus 11 strength. Benkei's glaive is 12. The Mystic Mace, I'm also quite sure is Holy Elemental. I forget all the, like, this doesn't tell you specifically what element they are. The Hero's Sword might be Holy, but I don't think so. The Mystic Staff is for sure. The Ice Charm, that's Ice plus 5. I'm pretty sure that's just Ice Resistance. I don't think this will turn your attack to Ice Elemental, but it could. Another ice defense, also giving you intellect though, so you might give this to your wizards and stuff to make them do more damage. Bugles, just a little teeny bit of strength and physical defense. Fizz 3 plus 8, I don't know what that means. Something is plus 8 and something is plus 3. I assume it's physical defense, but I don't know what the second number is. And then the fire shield is physical defense and fire resistance, I expect. The Moon Rose is a special gem to sell. This is a... There's actually a way to buy these eventually for a ton of money, but there's a few, like, permanent stat upgrading items like this. I'm actually going to use one on my personal character, because my main stat, I get 1 area of effect special attack, so intellect is going to be what helps me. So this should give me plus 5. It's actually like a decent amount. That's not bad. And then, of course, we have the Hero Star, which is very important. Alright, so there's your items. I should buy some more, and then I can read up on more about them, and we'll worry about that later. Anyway, we have an option between Pogrom Forest and Lake Jannenia. Jemima. It's pancakes. But this one is more dangerous. The Pogrom's Forest is kind of scary. They're high levels. You fight your first undead, which are they're difficult. I'd rather have more clerics and holy weapons before we go there. Also, I'm pretty sure the enemies at Lake Jannenia, are lower levels, so it's kind of easier to deal with these, and it'll help us level up some of our lobies a little bit easier. Full Moon. So I might have given you a slight hint on how this one's going to work. It's a small map. It's actually a pretty easy battle the way I remember it. So let's just pause it and zoom out. There we go. So we've got a few towns. We've got, what, five towns to liberate, 1 Roshian temple, and then the boss is kind of on an island there. You can see there's probably something over here, like a town or a treasure. I also happen to know there's a treasure up here, and that's it for this map, actually. The way this map works, though, is quite straightforward. Basically, the enemies will leave the base, and almost all of them will follow this path down towards your leader or your base. So we can actually liberate this town, this temple, and this town, and they'll never try to reconquer them, in my experience. This one you have to defend a little bit, and if you go all the way to this one, you definitely have to defend that. But we can probably push forward pretty quick on this map. So before I start deploying, what are my goals for this battle? I would like most units to be level 4 by the end of this one, if I have the ability to do it. So 1 level up for units that are already level 3. So my first 3 units, I definitely need to get Scarlet into the action to get at least 1 level up, if not 2, because level 2 is just too low. I do have a big lake, so I can get my octopi in there eventually to help out. That'll be cool. We've got some mountains that are level 4. Technically Dino or Dino's unit. We're gonna have to wait a little. There's not a lot of good mountains here. I can use them, but there's not a great location for them. I could probably use one of my flyers to go liberate some stuff, so I'll have them on the map. This guy's level 3, so it'd be nice to get them a level up, plus they can fly. This is my power unit, which is already quite a high level. I might not be using them too much on this map. We should definitely try to get the dragons to level 3 or 4 if I can make it work. My vanilla with the giants. Wouldn't hurt to get them a level up as well. Okay, most people are level 3, so... I mean... I got a lot of people to level up. It's going to be difficult. Oh, I never really showed... Oh, this is a unit that needs 1 more level up. Right, if Rat had more charisma, I would have promoted him to a wizard already. That's what happened up there. It's gonna... I want this unit to look kind of like that one, but, yeah, he doesn't have enough charisma to do anything. I also didn't show you Gilbert's unit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him yet. He's a high level. The worms. They're very, very strong, but, they tend to be kind of evil, so they're not great liberators like, sort of my normal units. Anyway, let's get to it. Quit talking. Oops. So I want Kid. Definitely want to send these guys. I'm just gonna rush up this way. I'm gonna send a whole bunch of people up this way, and we're just gonna fight it out. And this guy's only level 3. I gotta be on top of my cure potions and heal potions and stuff for this to work out well. Xavier, okay, technically no. Yeah, I'm gonna want my water guy to start moving. It's gonna take him forever to get up here into the lake, so get that started. My High Sky Liberator, I'm gonna send them up north, pick up 1, 2, 3 that way. Maybe one more flyer. Who is it? Was there one of them that was like a lower level? I can't remember which one, but I've got 2 flyers. Send one there. And I'm pretty sure there's something to liberate over here. Pretty sure. And what else are we gonna do? Oh, I know. I want to at least liberate one city myself. My manly self. So I'm gonna liberate this guy. My high flyer will take care of the northern cities, and that means I just need to keep deploying more units to take this central area out. So I'm gonna throw in the more dragons. Dragons are good, right? They should help out. That's going to be lands with the dragons. That's a very expensive unit. 3,000 is probably our highest expense unit right now. Maybe one last one just to guarantee that we can hold the line. Like, there's not a ton of enemy units, but we're really going to be charging through the way I'm doing this. So, at the moment, we'd lose a fair bit of money per day, but we'll liberate stuff quick enough. It should be fine. Alright. Away, my friends. Swarm them. This is probably my water unit. It's going to take them forever to get around. It might be faster if I sort of manually let them follow the river rather than try to cross the land. We liberated Krasnokale or something. We'll pull a card. We'll always pull a card, even if they're terrible. So, alignment down. That's too bad. For my liberating flying unit, that's actually kind of annoying. Okay, I have a favor to ask of you. Please help us. All of the girls from this town have been taken by the man in the castle on Lake Jannenia. Now it's got a different name. Crazy. We can hear their screams from within the castle. It's unbearable. That's terrible. We'll totally help your daughters. We're gonna be good guys, right? I'm pretty sure if you answer no to that question, you lose reputation. So, apparently, the guy that lives here is pretty terrible. Kidnaps the girls and makes them scream at night somehow. We probably won't dig into that too much, but suffice to say, he's probably not a very good guy. Yay, we liberated it. This can be good or bad. Sometimes your reputation goes up, sometimes it goes down. We got lucky. Reputation went up 2 points, I think. So, yeah, I think this one has anywhere between +2 to -2 you can get. Although I think in battle it's kind of useless, so it's not a great card for that. Hey, Sirius, you got a picture of yourself? Seems you're really a thorn in the Empire's side. Not bad. But there are some good guys in the Empire, too. Like Canopus and Gilbert. The local boss isn't too bad himself. He's a great guy. So don't push yourself too hard on beating the Empire. Just take it easy. Oh yeah, if you want to see the boss, you need to go at night. He's always in a better mood. Oops, gotta go. My girl's waiting for me. See you tonight. So, this guy seems to think he's a good guy and we should just visit him at night. I don't know if we should trust him. Probably shouldn't. Okay, well, it's night now. That's the opposite of the sun card that we got last time. I forget what it does in battle. Sirius seems like a decent fellow, but he's actually quite cruel. He feeds the kidnapped girls to dogs. Oh, man. What kind? We find what's left of them in the lake. That is terrible. Someone like that just isn't human. Wow. So much for that guy being not too bad. Alright, Hierophant is the plus alignment. Opposite of the tower card, I think. So, +2 to all alignment for that unit. It's kind of nice. Can't remember what it does in battle either, so we will not keep it then. I don't remember what it does. People still believe in werewolves around here. You know, man during the day, wolf at night. Do I believe it? Oh, come on now. In these times, please. Of course there's werewolves. Alright, so like I said, we shouldn't need to defend there. Actually, we'll need somebody to defend this one, though. We can see here, they've got a couple units that are going to fly towards the center. So maybe I'll hang back just a little bit. Make sure that this city doesn't get captured. Alright, time to fight it out. Kid, Captain Kid, let's do it. I didn't even check what we're fighting against. Alright, so we've got... Oh, that's an easy group. So they got 2 fighters up front, they get 2 attacks. And knights in the back, they only get a single attack. So we'll just focus on the weaklings and we should be fine. 23 damage. Yeah, as long as we can do sort of 20-ish damage, I think we're at a fine level. Unless they all focus on my leader and then he dies. That would not be so good. Unfortunately, the back left archer can't attack the front right fighter on their side. Hopefully we can kill at least one of them. Now, the reason my back right archer can shoot their front left fighter is because he wasn't in the front left corner. He was kind of in the mid position. Well, we got 1 kill and 1 level up. That's something. Hold on. So this guy is level 5, level 5, level 5. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now this level is actually a really good level for doing a little bit of grinding and catching up. Because there's a couple units, kind of like this one here, that's not too dangerous and it's really easy to kill the leader that pushes him back into the castle. So I might be doing a little bit of that to try to catch some people up in levels. Just because I'm using a lot of groups right now, I want to make sure I don't fall too far behind on levels. So we might be trying to do a little bit of grinding, just a little bit on this one. We don't want to drag it out too long, but I'd like to... Like, I don't want someone at a too high of a... Oh, this is actually really bad. I was supposed to heal here, actually. Well, the good news is we're technically over water, so everyone should do less damage. Or miss more often. But they could possibly kill my leader here if I'm unlucky. Alright, I don't think they're going to be able to do enough damage, especially if their leader himself is not attacking my leader, if the brute just ignores him. But yeah, I was definitely supposed to heal up there before I... If you're going to do a push the way I'm doing it, if you're not just defending on a city, you've got to make sure you're on top of your healing items. Alright. I think if every attack they'd done had hit the leader, or the brute had attacked the leader, we could have lost him, but this works out pretty good. But you can see just how weak we are on water. I mean, I imagine all these guys are swimming while they're trying to fight, so... How much damage could you do with a sword in that situation? Oh, we're probably going to lose this battle. The Doll Mage will do a ton of damage, and it'll be hard to hit the Golem. But, oops, wrong. Completely wrong. What am I doing? First up, we want to make sure we are healed. So the Doll Mage will probably do 30 or so damage to everybody. And then the Golem can do quite a lot if he hits. He gets 3 attacks in the front. And we don't have any magic to sort of counter that, which is scary. Alright, kid. Fight it out again. Show me your moves. Doesn't matter who I target. We can basically only hit the Golem until... Oh, maybe not. Never mind. So, that's going to do a ton of damage. Yep. And we can't even really hurt it. Good, he got a miss. And we missed our... The shot that could have done some damage to the Doll Mage, we totally flubbed. Well, this is why Golems up front and AoE mages in the background are so strong. So they win this run. There's no way we could have done that much damage. That's a pretty good setup. would be better if they had 3 doll mages in the background, and they probably would have wiped me. Anyway, you did okay, kid. You came through that without dying, so that's what really counts. So who's next? Scarlet. Well, you've got Thunder. That will do some damage to him at least, but I'm still not sure if we're going to be able to win this one. So we want to make sure we focus on the Golem. I need the Valkyrie. Yeah, weak will be correct here. I need to make sure we're targeting the Golem with lightning. Because that's the only way we're going to kill him, basically, with magic. And it didn't do that much damage anyway. I was hoping to do more like 30. So... I mean, yeah, we got him like 2/3 of the way dead. Gotta be careful here. If he hits twice in a row, he could kill somebody. Ooh, because he's gonna get one more attack here. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my Emperor cards. I'm pretty sure my Valkyrie will go first. For the 3rd round, we should... If the Valkyrie can go first... There we go. We got him. Alright, so the Emperor card gives everyone on your team an extra attack. And... the Golem normally gets 3 attacks, but we managed to get... Oh, we could have killed her, too, if we just gotten a little bit luckier. Because the Valkyrie... Like, Golems are kind of slow units. So I was pretty confident that the Emperor card would let us kill him in time. And I'm pretty happy with that result, to be honest. Satisfactory results. Okay, Riddle, you just gotta finish this off. Hopefully you can kill her before she AoEs you, but we'll see. Nope. I think it's technically a man, actually. Yay! Level 3 dragon. Alright, that's 1 unit done. That's probably their most dangerous... Oh man, we got lucky. Okay, that's really, really good, actually. Wowzers. Now, I generally don't care a lot about having Dragon Masters, but, we just got one. It'll take a while. But, the Beast Man will eventually promote to a Beast Master. With the Stone of Dragos, I can turn them into Dragon Masters that can recruit dragons. Sweet! Yeah, those are pretty rare. Now, it's not quite as good as a tiara or an undead ring, but I'll take it. Alright, that's Riddle again, fighting against a fairly weak unit. He should be fine. It's funny, the unit with dragons and a Beastman that will eventually be a Dragon Master, that's the unit that got the Dragos Stone. It doesn't actually work like that. That was just luck. My old friend. Okay, we're on the water. No one's going to do a lot of damage to anybody. I suppose, sort of, if I have the choice, I'd rather kill the leader here for raisins. Alright, so all of them are level 3 in that group. That's handy. I forgot to keep moving my Griffin unit. Have I forgotten about anybody else? No, we're just getting to the next one. Right. I gotta pay attention when my Scott unit stops moving. The one with the Krakens. They're not Krakens yet, they're just octopi. Alright, so what are you fighting against? A fairly easy unit. I'm going to do a little bit of healing here quick, because I don't want to risk losing a dragon. This is probably the... If there's a secret technique to the game, it's learning that you can pause right before a battle and heal your group up. If you don't know you can do this, the game will be way harder. And also that money is not that big a deal. I mean, there's a couple tricks to get more money, but you should be able to afford cure potions without too much trouble. Yeah, so mostly focus on the weakest. Should be able to get 2 kills here, probably. Assuming we don't miss every time. Start fast forwarding through this, because it's a little bit slow. Come on, don't miss, dragon. Ah! Technically lost the fight because we, it's actually a bad result, because I wanted that unit to run away. That's not what I wanted to have happen at all. So now we might accidentally finished the unit off, which is kind of not what I wanted. I wanted it to run away. So they did more damage, but we killed the leader. So we got pushed back instead of them. And now we have the possibility of wiping the unit out instead of just pushing it away. If we kill it, it's alright. Actually, I don't think we can do enough damage to kill both of them. Right, because Lands only gets one attack. Yeah, there's no way. I had nothing to worry about. You know, I just wanted to maximize our XP if possible. I don't think we've taken any real damage. Although this is a fairly scary unit as well. Yeah, keep pressing the wrong button there. For some reason, I think the item should be on the second tab rather than the first one. I suppose I should, specifically when I'm healing people, I should speed the game up a little bit. Because the menu accessing is a little bit slow. Alright, what have we got to deal with? So 2 giants and a cleric. That's a pretty good unit, actually. Pretty strong. They'll get 3 attacks each. And they can do quite a lot of damage. It'll be pretty hard for us to kill any of them. Ooh, they're going to be able to kill one of my dragons really, really easily here. Yeah, I gotta run or something. Shoot. I think if I use the Fool card, the giants will run away and we can kill the cleric. This is good for bosses. This is why you want to save them for bosses, though. Yeah, it's time to run. Oops. They're just gonna focus that dragon down way too fast. Vanilla, oh, that's a good matchup. That's a great matchup. Alright, so we should be able to out DPS them this time. Well, actually, they're a higher level than ours, so maybe not. Well, let's do this. He heals 24. So the weakest is still that giant in the front left. Mage does some pretty good damage. Problem is... Okay, we got him. The problem is he's still going to get 2 attacks. So... Unless he misses his next attack, we have to run. So we have to run, because he'll be able to kill us with his final attack. I might have had my attacks in before his for the final round, but there's kind of like no guarantee about that. He could have gone first and just killed one of my giants. Now, I have mentioned, every time you run away from battle, it is -1 charisma for the entire unit. Hermit's really nice, I love that card. Intellect +2, and it's a great battle item. And we found a Bolt Orb. I'm going to be willing to bet that that'll add a lightning effect to your offensive powers. Youngsters around here don't believe it, but werewolves exist. The wounds on these bodies weren't from any dog. That was from a wolf. A werewolf. I'm not crazy. I'm not calling you crazy. Alright, so the flyer went after me. I've got 2 units defending, so even if he pushes me back, we should be okay. I want to make sure these guys are still pushing forward themselves here. I got to get to the city. Then we can defend from there and heal, and it'll be more efficient. I'm not sure who's going to liberate that one just yet, but we'll worry about that after the next fight. Fight it out. Fight it out, as they say. Alright, so this is Let's see, if we leave it on weak, if I go first, I will actually hit the leader. I don't want to do that. So strong would be whoever has the most HP, which is that one. But now he's still... Oh, right! Sorry, I thought I had a different attack. I forgot that I had the AoE rather than the single target. Never mind. Alright, well this is just going to be a slow motion fight. My AoE should guarantee us the win, because it does a lot of damage. And then you just gotta slowly kill one of these guys, yeah. Yeah, level up! I quite like having that missile attack, that's cool. So, Roshian Temple. Yay! Star card, that's another pretty nice one. That's agility. +1. I always end up skipping through that because I click and it just auto skips it. It's also kind of, I think it's fun in battle. I think it means you evade most attacks for your team. I'm pretty sure death is a chance to insta-kill. You know me and insta-death type attacks in Magic. They never work. Sirius, the ruler of this area, is not human. He's a werewolf. That means he is most powerful during the night. You'll have a hard time beating him with normal weapons then, so try your best not to meet him at night. Let me give you this white magic weapon, the Rune Axe. If you use this, you'll be able to fight him even at night. Yeah, so the reason I always do Lake Jannenia or Jannenia or whatever they're calling it before Pogrom Forest is they automatically give you a white element, a holy elemental attack. So that's one more option for killing undead for the next battle. All right, I want to. Yeah, I definitely want to heal up here. Now, because the giant can get 3 hits in, I'm gonna max out our HP here. Little bit overly cautious maybe, but I just don't want to risk having a dead dragon. They're too expensive, and I don't want to lose the XP. Good, heals himself. Now we can focus down the giant. Hopefully, we need. It's gonna be tough to kill him. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do enough damage. If we don't miss. Ah, you guys! Now, he missed 2 out of 3 as well, so I guess it's fair, but I was hoping we get the kill there. Oh, hold on. This one's getting all tricky. Valkyrie with a couple wizards. Looks like they're trying to... As you know, they're trying to prove me wrong when I said they don't go after other areas. Maybe they will sometimes. I should be fine, right? I should be all healed up from sitting in town for a few minutes. Mostly healed up. So this battle should be basically set. Be nice to get my fighters leveled up a little bit. I'm not going to be able to wipe this group out, but if we leave the leader alive, he'll probably just attack us again. Okay, that Scott was my octopus. Actually, he's probably close enough to defend this base, so that's probably a good idea. Riddle, how are you doing for HP, buddy? Pretty good. The giant's almost dead. Alright, I'm gonna trust him to not be healed ahead of time. I'm putting my trust in you, Riddle. Finish it. And you see, you let him go first. It's gonna make it hard. Well, it means you had to hit him twice out of 3 attacks rather than once. Just kill the little cleric with the Ankh. Come on, buddy. Silly dragons. Okay, this time you're fighting a larger group. I'll heal the dragon up. They can only hit the guys in the front. So, Riddle himself will be fine. Alright, what do we got to deal with here? Probably should be cutting the video pretty soon. I'd like to take over this city and then end the video if I can make it there. Taking some big hits here. More damage than I would have liked. Alright, we killed one at least. That's a victory on itself. I think that means that dragon is level 4? Yeah, we're getting there. My goal was a bunch of units to level 4. Alright, so yeah, I need someone to liberate that city who's got at least some alignment. Some positive alignment. I guess Kid will have to do. He's probably the best we've got in this area. Scarlet's at 56. I think it's actually the group's average alignment that counts it. Kid should be okay. We'll move him in first so he gets the liberation effect and potentially gives our reputation a little bit of a bonus. And then everyone else will move into it afterwards. Just want to make sure everyone's moving forward here. Definitely need some healing to go on. I'd like to heal for free in the town if I can do it. Alright, can we make it in time? A couple more quick battles. Like I said, I want to cut the episode. I want to cut this mission pretty soon. Oh, this will be a cool fight. We haven't done one of these yet. So this is with my flyer. Let's see what they do. That's with Canopus up front. Big hit there. We've got our AoE wind attack, which is pretty cool. We've got a healer, who healed for nothing because they went too early. That's a pretty tough group, I think, we've got here. Now, they did do some damage, of course, but we've got the healer, so we're a little bit more long-term survivable with this kind of unit, and that's... The group AoE makes it pretty easy to win battles early on. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. I can finish this one off quick. Should be like, yeah, there's nothing left. Double kill for me. And levels up for all. So that should mean level 4, as long as they've got at least 1 kill for the charisma, they should be able to promote to sort of, well, at least some basic stuff. Wizards. I think if we had... I think wizards are the only level 4 promotion for fighters, except maybe ninja, but I'm pretty sure ninja requires negative alignment, or negative as in below 50, below average alignment, but that's hard to do. Who's Scarlet? I don't remember who Scarlet is. There's like a unit list. Oh, by the way, can I... Ah, you can, I forgot this. I'll go over these later on, but yeah, you can actually, check what they do. That's cool. I thought there'd be... I'm sorry, Scarlet, I forget your name. You're probably the Valkyrie. Okay, this should be also a quick victory. Yeah, there's nothing they can do. They're dead. Bam! So both of our birdmen got a kill there, which is... It's alright. I don't think they need charisma the way humans need them, though. So close. Oh, this guy can't even hurt us. This is fine. I just wanna liberate this town. Oh, we're in the swamp. I don't see the swamp very often. That's cool. I don't think any unit is specifically good at fighting in swamps. Maybe some units are worse than others, but... There we go. So those guys should all be level 4 now. Which means... Kind of, I don't want them to fight too much more. I'd like to let other people get the kills, if possible. Riddle has done a ton of fighting for me. And Gajanpeep, or however you pronounce that one. Can we get a good card? Justice is fine. Plus 1 HP is nothing amazing. It's maximum HP at least, but... Justice is a cool card too. It's an attack card. What does the devil do? That's fun. Oh, right! Moon is pretty cool. I forgot about that. Switches the enemy rows, so it makes it much easier to kill specific units. Yeah, that's okay. Tower's the Earthquake. World should be Magic Defense. Yeah, it's really, really powerful as well. Fool is also incredibly powerful. Judgment is Holy Effect, apparently. That sounds like the worst one we've got right now. That's Lightning Attack. I think this is just a physical attack. Extra attacks, Devil Attack, Earthquake. Just lower defense doesn't sound that great. Justice is like an Ice Elemental attack. Hey, so you're the rebels, huh? Oh, how manly, yeah. Real cool, wow. Well, anyway, I have a message for you from the boss. He wants you to join forces to topple the Empire. What'd you think? If you hit yes, you're gonna lose reputation, because he's pretty obviously evil. So, no thanks. Stubborn, aren't you? Okay, okay, I got it. Do as you please. Alright. We're gonna pause here. Okay, haha. So, I'm gonna finish this episode on the next one. You might think we're almost done, and you would be right. There's not too much more to do on this map. But because I'm gonna be doing a bit of level grinding, sort of in a sense, I'm gonna show that off, obviously. I'm gonna try to get some levels on some of these units. I'm trying to, level 4, like I said. I'm gonna do that next episode, because it's gonna drag on for a few minutes. And we're already over, wow, 40 minutes. It's already longer than I wanted. So, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and tune in next time for the exciting finale for Lake something or other. Have a great day, guys.